कसम आज गमगी हैं हम भी जा आज मेरे सनम शामे गम की कसम.
Close your eyes and listen to the song. Listen to the voice.
रात वीरान है देख जा किस तरह.
Fans love the velvety vibrations of Talat Mahmood's vocals. The trademark tremor transported the traditional Urdu ghazal gaiki to a plane of splendid sensuality. His fans felt comfortable with Talat Mahmood. He sang as one of us.
चैन कैसा जो पहलू में तू ही नहीं मार डाले न दर्दे जुदाई कहीं.
Talat Mahmood was the first male playback singer to bring the ghazal out of the mehfils and concerts and into Hindi cinema without losing its nuanced appreciation.
तस्वीर बनाता हूँ तस्वीर नहीं बनती तस्वीर नहीं बनती एक ख्वाब सा देखा है ताबीर नहीं बनती तस्वीर नहीं बनती.
For all and any ghazal lover, Talat Mahmood's mind-blowing mastery over the nuances of the Urdu language and his ability to project those nuances in a style that's understood and listener-friendly was his greatest strength.
So ghazals, with all their gentle beauty, their emphasis on poetry, when you sang them, their emphasis on melody, fit Talat very well. Fit Talat's voice very well. That's how he came to be known as the crown prince of ghazals. In fact, even Mehdi Hasan and Jagjit Singh, Mehdi Hasan from Pakistan, Jagjit Singh from India, they've all declared publicly that they drew their inspiration to take up ghazal singing as a career after they listened to Talat Mahmood's filmy ghazals.
हमसे आया न गया तुमसे बुलाया न गया हमसे आया न गया तुमसे बुलाया न गया फासला प्यार में दोनों से मिटाया न गया हमसे आया न गया तुमसे बुलाया न गया.
And they say that Talat's voice captured 1,000 shades of despair. No one sang sad songs like Talat.
मेरी याद में तुम ना आंसू बहाना न जी को जलाना मुझे भूल जाना समझना के था एक सपना सुहाना वो गुजरा जमाना मुझे भूल जाना मेरी याद में.
Talat Mahmood was born in Lucknow on the 24th of Feb. Right from the very young age, Talat showed his musical leanings. He would enjoy sitting through all-night musical concerts, listening to some of the biggest names in Indian classical music.
Singing was not considered very good. It had just started and all these kind of things. Singing used to be more in the tawaif, that sort of kind of thing. So, but my father was the first person to bring it out of that, because he was from a very cultured family. He was an educated person. And he has a big hand to play in bringing it out of that kind of era and into popular kind of domain that way.
Coming from a conservative Muslim background, singing was not encouraged. But Talat opted for it and even studied it as a subject in Lucknow's Morris College.
Classical music, giants used to come to that place, Lucknow. So all night long, my father would sit, as a small child, all through the show. And they used to wonder, as a child, what is he understanding, But because he was mentally tuned to music, he could understand it and sort of imbibe all that sort of thing. And, this is his main education. Because when he started singing, this is his only education. He never went to any school or he never learned from any ustads or anything like that, He was natural, gifted, God-gifted singer.
तस्वीर तेरी दिल मेरा बहला न सकेगी.
Talat Mahmood began his singing career at the age of 16 in 1939, singing ghazals on All India Radio Lucknow. A music company, HMV, then picked him up and Talat cut his first disc in 1941. In 1944 came his big hit. It was so popular that even today it remains one of the top-selling non-film albums. After signing on with the music company in 1941, Talat Mahmood had become a frequent visitor to Calcutta as he was recording his songs there. Soon this young man was beckoned by the Calcutta film industry. The famous new theatre bosses picked him up and signed him on for films, both to sing and act. But not as Talat Mahmood. Instead, his name was now Tapan Kumar.
The first song that he sang was a song called Sab Din Ek Saman Nahi Tha. Ban jaunga kya se kya main, iska to kuch dhyan nahi tha. It was a very prophetic song because he didn't know what he was going to become, in life.
शुक्रिया 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 है प्यार तेरा. शुक्रिया 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 है प्यार.
After acting in about 3 films and singing in some more, in 1949, Talat Mahmood retained his original name, decided to stick to his first love, singing, and then moved to Bombay and went to meet music composer Anil Biswas.
Talat had, rehearsed the song and he sang it in a straight voice without that trademark quiver. And Biswas was shocked, he said, "Arey, what has happened to your voice? What have you done to it?" And Talat said, "No, but I thought, that tremble is not going to help me." He said, "That's rubbish. That tremble is your uniqueness. That tremble defines you. That tremble gives your rendition a distinct allure. So I want that tremble. Now you go rehearse the song with the tremble and you come back and then we will record that song."
And then this song was recorded. The song, picturized on Dilip Kumar, became a big hit.
जाकर कहीं खो जाऊं मैं नीराए और सो जाऊं मैं नींद आए और सो जाऊं मैं.
His voice became his trademark for an emotive rendition of a song. And this hit song saw the start of Talat Mahmood and Dilip Kumar pairing.
मेरे दिल कहीं और चल, गम की दुनिया से दिल भर गया, ढूंढ ले अब कोई घर नया. मेरे दिल कहीं और चल, गम की दुनिया से दिल भर गया, ढूंढ ले अब कोई घर नया. मेरे दिल कहीं और चल.
In fact, their voices became so interwoven in public's mind that people often thought that the thespian had sung his own songs when in fact it was Talat Mahmood's voice.
जहाँ गम के मारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो. चल जहाँ गम के मारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो.
Talat Mahmood's voice and diction went a long way in contributing to Dilip Kumar's screen image and reputation of being a natural actor.
ये हवा ये रात ये चांदनी तेरी एक अदा पे निसार है. मुझे क्यों न हो तेरी यार हो, तेरी जुस्तजू में बहार है. ये हवा ये रात ये चांदनी.
Talat Mahmood underplayed the actor's brooding intensity and helped establish Dilip Kumar's tragedy king persona.
सीने में सुलगते हैं अरमान, आँखों में उदासी छाई है. ये आज तेरी दुनिया से
Talat Mahmood, Anil Biswas, Dilip Kumar, they created history with this song, Again, the first song that he created history was a non-film song. This was a film song, his first song. It created history, and it became like a wildfire. It spread all over, everybody was seeing this film just because of this song also,
Though the singer came to be identified as Thespian's voice, his voice created magic for other leading men too. And so, when Devanand was in a pensive mood, we remember him by this song.
जाए तो जाए कहाँ समझेगा कौन यहाँ दर्द भरे दिल की जुबान जाए तो जाए कहाँ.
Even though Raj Kapoor's favorite singer was Mukesh, he also chose Talat Mahmood in some of his films.
मैं दिल हूँ एक अरमान भरा तू आके मुझे पहचान जरा मैं दिल हूँ एक अरमान भरा.
In fact, in the 1950s, Talat Mahmood was sought after every leading music director, and he lent his voice to every single top hero, from Dilip Kumar to Bharat Bhushan.
मैं भी मुँह में ज़बान रखता हूँ मैं भी मुँह में ज़बान रखता हूँ काश पूछो कि मुद्दा क्या है
But just as the fans loved the velvety vibration of Talat Mahmood's vocals, they found his voice a perfect match for despair and heartbreak.
मोहब्बत ही न जो समझे वो जालिम प्यार क्या जाने निकलती दिल के तारों से जो है झनकार क्या जाने.
However, it would be wrong to say that Talat Mahmood sang only sad songs. In fact, he was just as effective in light and happy songs too.
पूछो ना मोहब्बत का असर हाय ना पूछो हाय ना पूछो
पूछो ना मोहब्बत का असर हाय ना पूछो हाय ना पूछो
दम भर में कोई हो गया परवाना किसी का
दम भर में कोई हो गया परवाना किसी का अफसाना मेरा बन गया अफसाना किसी का मिलते ही आंखें दिल हुआ दीवाना किसी का.
The mood may have been happy or sad. The mythic timber remained intact, and Talat Mahmood was well established and a big hit.
The golden era of Indian cinema belonged basically to my father, So he's very, very happy with that fact, My father had the satisfaction of knowing that the best of music came to me. And, I gave it the best also. Like I also produced the best singing wise, And he was very, very happy with that. Okay, I did my best for that.
हम दर्द के मारों का इतना ही फसाना है पीने को शराबे गम दिल गम का निशाना है हम दर्द के मारों का इतना ही फसाना है जिंदगी देने वाले सुन मेरी दुनिया से दिल भर गया मैं यहाँ जीते जी मर गया जिंदगी देने वाले सुन.
Talat Mahmood was a good singer. He was a successful singer. but he was also considered a handsome man. And this prompted movie producers to offer him roles as an actor in Bombay also. And so, his first role as a hero in a Bombay film was in 1953 in Dil-e Nadan.
A.R. Kardar, he launched an All India Beauty Contest to get a heroine for the film, for Daddy. Those 1950-51, All India Beauty Contest was launched and a heroine was got. Her name was Peace Kanwal, for the film Dil-e Nadan. So she acted in that film. After that she got married, then she didn't work anymore again.
रात कटती नहीं दिन गुजरता नहीं जख्म ऐसा दिया है कि भरता नहीं
Dil-e Nadan became a huge musical hit and Talat Mahmood became a sought-after hero in Hindi films. And then followed films like Daag Babu, Raftar, Diwali Ki Raat and Waris.
एक बार मन का सितार जाने कब चोरी चोरी आई है बाहर छे मन का सितार राही मतवाले.
Talat Mahmood acted in 13 films and except for few, most did not do too well at the box office.
प्यार पर बस तो नहीं है मेरा लेकिन फिर भी तू बता दे कि तुझे प्यार करूं या न करूं. प्यार पर बस तो नहीं है मेरा लेकिन फिर भी तू बता दे कि तुझे प्यार करूं या न करूं.
But this move to act in films cost him his career, as some of the music directors felt that having turned an actor, he would not be easily available as a playback singer.
मेरे ख्वाबों के झरोखों को सजाने वाली.
Fortunately, just when his career was taking off and he had actually, left Mohammad Rafi far behind, Talat Mahmood, the acting bug got to him in a big way, and he thought that he should be a hero. He was a good-looking person, tall, with very angular features, and a very, almost, extremely handsome looks. So he thought that, singing was not good enough and he should kind of try his hand at acting. And when he decided to face the camera instead of be behind the mic, I think the industry kind of grew wary of him and they said, okay, we don't know whether this man is going to be available for singing at all because he suddenly seems to have developed ambitions of becoming a hero. And so composers at that time turned to Rafi as their leading singer.
जलते हैं जिसके लिए तेरी आँखों के दिए ढूंढ लाया हूँ वही गीत में तेरे लिए जलते हैं जिसके लिए.
And by the end of 50s, most of the music directors were choosing other singers over him to sing their song. Like S.T. Burman, who also had now moved on to Rafi and Kishore Kumar, chose Talat Mahmood on Bimal Roy's Say So for this song.
आई रात सुहानी देखो प्रीत लिए नीच मेरे सुनो जरा हवा कहे क्या सुनो तो जरा झिंगर बोले चिकनी की रिमझिम के ये प्यारे प्यारे गीत लिए.
By the 1960s, film music had changed. Shami Kapoor with his Yahoo image had arrived. There were few opportunities for a voice like Talat Mahmood's, but whenever he was given a chance, he came through.
इतना न मुझसे तू प्यार बढ़ा कि मैं एक बादल आवारा
जन्म जन्म से हूँ साथ तेरे नाम मेरा जल की धारा.
But while the film platform was reducing, Talat Mahmood had found a huge fan following in his concerts. He was the first one from the film industry to start this trend in 1956. His concerts in UK, the US, Gulf and even the distant West Indies were super hits.
That is the thing which he enjoyed the most, through his later part of his years. That he used to travel a lot, meet his fans, can you imagine Madison Square Garden being packed, thousands of fans over there, like 20, 30,000, people sitting there. It gives you such a kick, to know that, okay, you can produce this kind of, concerts and all these kind of things. And wherever he has gone, all his fans have been like, always there.
But even though his acting and months spent abroad on concerts kept music directors and producers away, it was not as if his talent was forgotten. And when his childhood friend Madan Mohan was giving music for a period film, he opted for Talat Mahmood's voice. And Talat Mahmood did not disappoint. The film's music was a super hit, but it could really not do much for Talat Mahmood's career.
मैं तेरी नजर का सुरूर हूँ, तुझे याद हो कि न याद हो, मैं तेरी नजर का सुरूर हूँ, तुझे याद हो कि न याद हो, तेरे पास रह के भी दूर हूँ, तुझे याद हो कि न याद हो, मैं तेरी नजर का सुरूर हूँ.
Jahan Ara was Talat Mahmood's very melodious, you can say, farewell to Bollywood, because there is no other movie after that where he was a significant presence. It's rather tragic, because Madan Mohan, the composer, who never lost faith in Talat, who settled for Rafi and used Rafi very well. Rafi sang many hits for Madan Mohan, but Madan Mohan always preferred Talat's voice a little more, a shade better than Rafi.
नजरों से नजर एक भेद कहे, दिल दिल से कहे एक अफसाना है अफसाना.
After this, even though he continued singing occasionally in films, he was never ever fully part of the film industry. However, he was a big hit on his concert tours and made high-selling non-film albums. On the 9th of May 1998, Talat Mahmood passed away suddenly due to cardiac arrest. But he will always be remembered as a thoroughly refined human being who, in his short career as a playback singer in Mumbai, never sang a word that was improper or rude, never compromised on the score even if it meant losing out on assignments, and even though he sang relatively fewer numbers, almost every number that Talat Mahmood sang possessed a distinguished timbre and a grace.
याद में तुम ना आंसू बहाना, नजी को जलाना, मुझे भूल जाना, समझना कि था एक सपना सुहाना, वो गुजरा ज़माना, मुझे
अफसाना